Red 2 standing by, all for lit, and in the green, welcome back to Legend of Zelda the Minish Cap. We have successfully completed the Temple of Droplets and earned the third element, but we will need to infuse that into our sword. I've been running around and doing a few little odd jobs along the way as well. We're actually pretty well up to speed when it comes to our kinstone fusions, but there is something I think we should do while we're here. First off, let's check out our Picolite. As we can see, there's a new type of Picolite here. The yellow Picolite will make it easier to find rupees. We're not going to get that though. So our green Picolite over here makes it easier for us to find mysterious shells. Red Picolite makes it easier to find hearts, and the white Picolite, as I've mentioned, will make it easier for us to find kinstone pieces. We can still add 2 more. I think I have to check on the Crenel spring water I handed over, so we will make sure to do that a little later on. Anyhow, we should actually complete this particular challenge. I'll speed up our chicken chasing, but we need to get ourselves the heart piece. Okay, so once again, running into the postman screwed things up. That's not fair! That should have been a buzzer beater! That was an unbelievably good run. Like, I got really lucky on that. I think we'll quickly have to waste some money here. Nothing I need in there. So, tell you what, we'll squander some money on this. These do get much more expensive, but that will at least keep our wallet a little emptier. Cost of convenience and all that. And that's all 3. That's why you need the flippers for this bit. So, this should give us the heart piece. There we go. And we have a fairly expansive wallet. So, let's actually just go back to Minish Village for a little while, because I want to see if we've actually managed to get a new flower to bloom. By doing that Pico Bloom side quest, we will find a bit more Picolite. We'll get back to the main story in due time, don't worry about that. But it is very nice to have that Pico chasing game out of the way, so we'll be able to do a bit more because I had that sped up. Took me about 14 minutes of recording so far, have I? I will need to go and talk to Bellari too, because I didn't get the remote bombs yet. Good thing I came here. I admit, I get a little bit distracted, but like I said, that's mostly because there really is so much to do once you really invest in this game. The options you have are pretty impressive. So, nothing there unfortunately, which is a little bit sad. Maybe we'll have to do the next part of the story, but we can at least go and talk to Bellari. Not much more we need to do here for the moment. We will open up Kinstone Fusions later on, but there's still a fair bit to do. So out we go, and we'll quickly head to Bellari's place. At last it's complete! The remote bomb! It blows up whenever you want! If you ever need normal bombs again, just trade me back for them. So, want to trade for remote bombs? There we are! Press the button to place a bomb and then to detonate it. If you ever want to use normal bombs again, just come see me. Remote bombs, as pretty much anyone who's played Bomberman will tell you, are immensely useful, so we will get a demonstration of them in due time. We don't have too many more Kinstone Fusions to do. Best choice at the moment is to play the Ocarina and head back to Castletown because we need to go into North Hyrule Field. We will, of course, actually finally get to the castle. That is where we need to go for our next part of the story, really. I would have been ready to plow ahead over to this section, but we still need to split into 3. And we can't do that just yet. Hyrule Castle Gardens. We can't get in through the front, but we once again have to try and sneak past the guards. Fortunately, they only have straight line sight and cannot see through fences or hedges. With a little caution, we can make it through pretty easily. We can go here as Minish Link, but probably shouldn't have been able to do that. There's a fairy fountain in here, we opened that up a little while ago. But what we'll need to do is cut away these to open up a passageway. And let's take a listen to the music. Yep, players of A Link to the Past will recognise this as the cave/underground passage theme. But we open this door, and we're in Hyrule Castle. Straight shot to the Elemental Sanctuary. And back in here. Path is still blocked off by that giant tablet. We place our sword. A new element appears. And our sword gets a funky blue hilt. There we are, 3 copies, not too bad. So, still only 2 switches to step on. And out we go. We can now proceed with our adventure. So, let's see, can we get out of the castle the normal way? No, we cannot. We will have to go back through the secret passage. That's fair enough. I suppose everybody's out searching for the light force and we don't want to run into the guards. Of course, we, as in Link, wouldn't know what's happening, but might have been able to infer a few things from talking with the guards. I am really surprised that there is no option to shrink down. We can get ourselves thrown out if we want to go through quickly by talking to this guy. Hey, you! None may enter! By the order of the king, none shall pass. Now, be gone with you! So that's the lazy way of getting out, of course. They don't know what we're up to. So we can finally head over here, or we can take a little diversion and go have a look at Mayor Hagen's little bunker. I think I'll actually follow on with the story because I've been basically letting myself get distracted a lot. We push this. I think I hit that switch there, but I'm not jumping down because we can't get back up. That chest, I think, has 200 mysterious shells, so I'm going to conserve it. I want to actually do some work on the figurine side quest. So, welcome to Royal Valley. This is where we need to head to meet up with that ghost of the king from earlier. So, what do you think, Tom? Pretty dark and spooky, isn't it? Makes you want to cry, doesn't it? What? You're not scared? Well, good. Neither am I. So, come on. Let's go. Now, these are Geenies, the familiar ghosts from the original Zelda. A few quick sword swipes will dispatch them. Let's get our bombs out. We set that there, we move out of the way, we detonate. And we find ourselves another great fairy spring. Welcome to the adventurous spring. Would you tell me of your travels? The first element you found was the fire element, was it not? No, earth element. Yes, I see. Now for the next question. Your grandfather's name is Smee, isn't it? No, it's not. It's Smith. Unfortunately, our grandfather did not sail with Captain Hook. Yes, I see. Now for the next question. Malari of Mount Crenel has 7 apprentices, does he not? Yes, he does. Yes, I see. Now for the next question. The Blabbernut gives one the ability to understand the Minish, does it not? Nope, that's the Jabbernut. Yes, I see. Now for the next question. The robe of the current King of Hyrule, Daltus, is white, is it not? No, he wears red robes. I see. Thank you for telling me about your quest. You remember it all so well. Such a faithful memory should be rewarded with some of my power. And there is our largest quiver. We do not get the biggest bomb bag upgrade in the European version, which is a little sad. We don't have the one that can be bought from Stockwell. May you fare well in your quest. Well, off we go. We now have 99 arrows. So, watch out for those Takari as well. They don't function like the one in Majora's Mask, but they can still be a bit of a nuisance. Now, if we head down through here, we will be in the Trilby Highlands. It's a shortcut out, basically, but we want to continue navigating Royal Valley. We will need to set our lantern. In this maze, find the signs. Follow their directions. So we go up and to the left. Watch out for the genie in each room. Same as before, which means left. If we get it wrong, I think we wind up back at the start. Ah, there it is. Same as the beginning, which is up. Right. Same as 2 before, which is up. And there we are. We have made it through to the second part of Royal Valley. Continue to navigate our way with the lantern, dispatching any genies that try and give us a tongue lashing. They will wrap us in their tongue and damage us that way. As we can just see there, ghost types are very good at using lick. So, nothing else to find. But we wrap around here, and we can switch our lantern off and head into the hut.
My name's Dampe. I'm the gravedigger here. What's that? You were called here by the ghost of a king? Ah, that'd be the ancient king of Hyrule who rests here. Seen him myself. Well, if the king has called you, I can't see any reason not to let you in. Here, take this graveyard key.
So, we can actually fuse with the Dampe a bit later on, and now we lose our key. What's with that crow? He up and flew off with the graveyard key. Charge after him and get that key. We'll have to light our lantern, but we will need the Pegasus boots. Dampe is suddenly teleported over here, and we have to make our way just over here. So, you managed to get the key back? Keep a tighter grip on it this time. At least now you can get into the graveyard. Whoops. But we do have to flick the lantern back on and make our way over here.
I'll open the gate for you. Be careful in there.
So, over here we can talk to this ghost. What are you doing here? This is a graveyard. There are ghosts here. Oh yeah, speaking of which, my brother lives in Hyrule Town. He's a troublesome prankster, but I often wonder how he's doing. You want to fuse kinstones? I'm on it! So, if we fuse here with Spookter... Now, I think there was an occasion where they messed up the names for these ghosts. Fusing with Spookter gives us a harder treasure chest game, a 1 in 3 shot, but more money. So that's one particular kinstone fusion done. I'm gonna need the sword. Now, you can push some of these gravestones. I think you have to push that one in order to be able to move through, because we will need to step on certain switches in order to access our destination. Move through quickly, quietly, and carefully. And step on it. Once we have completed this, we will be able to access the next kinstone fusion. Well, the next kinstone fusion stage. Do we have any more things we can look for? Or is it this one? Ah, heart piece. Well, that's not too shabby. That was well worth poking around for. So, in we go to the Royal Crypt. It may be the Royal Crypt, but graves are creepy no matter whose they are. Where are we supposed to go to meet this King Gustav anyway? I'm not so sure I even want to anymore. Can we just go somewhere less creepy? So, Gibdos. Like most earlier games, Gibdos do not actually flinch. They have a powerful grabbing attack, as we can see them trying to use there, and they take a lot of punishment. But if you like, set them on fire to gain their item and reveal a Stalfos. So we can just see a patch of land over there. Also, let's be quiet for a minute. Recognize that music? That is the dungeon theme from the original Zelda. You'll even get the same sound effect when a key drops. We'll have to do some clever work moving around and splitting into 3. So, switch across, and across a little bit more. That one's considerably easier. At least as far as I'm concerned, anyway. Then we can push this down, this off the edge, and there we go. And we run into snakes. We'll probably have a big fight coming up. So let's at least make it a little easier, and of course in classic Zelda style, those torches wind up spitting fire at us. And here we are.
O young child who seeks to rescue thy descendant Zelda, welcome. My name is Gustav. I am King of Hyrule, countless ages ago. I grant you this kingdom. Seek the source of the flow in Hyrule. Only then will your path open. Save Zelda. All of Hyrule is counting on you.
So there is one of our special gold kinstone pieces, which must be used for story fusions. Fascinating. An ancient king of Hyrule. How strange. And the source of the flow? What do you suppose that could mean? Well, back into Royal Valley we go. There's one more kinstone fusion to do, just in the stage 4 batch, so let's press the wrong button. And let's have this one last fusion. This will allow his brother to leave so that you can access Anju's house, but there's not much reason to. I don't know why I've been such a nasty little prankster all the time. All of a sudden, I feel like a weight's been lifted off my shoulders. I feel like I've made up for all my awful deeds. See you in paradise! So, if we want, we can access Anju's house as Minish Link, but it doesn't do that much for us. But at least a ghost can rest peacefully. Anyway, we'll wrap things up here. Thank you very much for joining me. Until next time, this is Red 2 returning to base.